want peanut?
They're chipping down on the other side of the tree.
Does he want peanut? Get your chat up so you can see it. Hello, squirrel. I went live early. Is it the squirrel that barks? That goes. He was barking. All right, maybe back off. Maybe back off. Free show, Squirrel Cam. Oh, there he comes. You see him?
Yeah.
Is he on screen? I can barely see anything. Hello, everybody. So we watched Picard, but here's a squirrel who's better. Can you see him? Hello, Jose Vigela. Can you see the squirrel? Hello, Andrew Home. Oh, I gotta go into live chat instead of top chat. There you go. Hello, Vernon, 85. Can you guys see the squirrely squirrel? Oh, here he comes. Here he comes.
Back down, back there.
Here he comes. Go back down. Here he comes. This is one of the squirrels.
Two peanuts on the other side.
Oh, he's gonna go on the other side then. Welcome to feeding a squirrel a peanut.
It's far more interesting than Picard.
Yeah. Which is far more interesting than Picard. Why am I talking like Shatner? Happy Thursday! Might watch Picard again. So we'd have something to talk about on the live stream, but realistically, this squirrel's way more into. Oh, here he comes! Here he comes, poking his head.
Looking directly at me.
He's poking his head. Oh, he's poking his head. There he goes. Park squirrel. Throw up another peanut at him. NECA. My condolences on watching Picard. Please don't torture yourself. Right? Here's his little face. Hello, H. Taurus. Good squirrel. Oh, you dropped him over here?
Here he is. Looking suspiciously at me.
Oh. Doing a hide. There he goes. Doing a hide. Is it too windy? I'm sorry, it's windy. You see him? He's like, am I a star now? If you watch Picard, be sure to use proper eye and ear protection, otherwise you might see or hear it. So it's so bad. Oh, it's just... We're gonna have full spoilers. Oh, there he goes. He's at the other tree. You guys treating? He's got peanut. Oh, now he's running off that way. He ran to the other tree. He ran to the other tree to go eat it. Please put a shock on your mic. I'm on my phone. I'm outside on my phone. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, a sock on my mic? I'm on the phone. There is no mic.
Okay, he's got his peanut. So.
Okay, so the squirrel got a peanut. Say something, Rob.
So the squirrel's got a peanut. So that's. I'm coming to the park armed with peanuts.
Please send me a shock for a and a camera mic. How about that? I have a P.O. box.
So anyway.
Yeah, Picard is terrible. Let's go sit in the thing and hope it's less windy. It wasn't so windy until
just now.
Camera shy. Thanks for burping on camera, Rob. So it's windy. If this is unwatchable, we'll wrap. But I really don't want to talk anymore about Picard than 5 minutes.
5 minutes. So Picard,
what's wrong this time with Picard? Everything.
We watched Red Letter Media talk about Picard.
Oh, the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Pig Like Pete.
So, and
you want to get on this side?
Yeah, but
or I can put you on that side.
They mentioned something.
Here, we'll put you on while you're talking.
So they mentioned something very interesting.
What did they mention?
That all they're really doing is cherry picking from different Star Trek series and movies. Oh, here's this from this movie. You know, here's from Voyager. This is from Star Trek 4. This is from Deep Space Nine.
And they haven't seen Time's Arrow.
No, they have not seen Time's Arrow. We'll get to that in a minute. One of the first scenes we see is Raffi and...
Let me see your phone so I can read the chat too.
I gotta turn it on.
Okay. Forced myself to watch all of Discovery just in case I needed to before Strange New Worlds. OMG, it's like a soap opera rather than a sci-fi series. Way too much crying, right? Hail, Mr. H.
So, okay.
Hello,
so
WMDI.
That's from my mobile network.
He says, hello, beautiful, and that's to you, Rob.
Oh, thank you.
It's not to you.
Oh,
It's to me. My thumbnail's cute. Thank you. Well, I took a picture before, and I saw the squirrel.
So, okay,
So I'm like, oh, there's a squirrel. I gotta film a squirrel.
So,
I gotta
okay,
film a
so
squirrel.
what happened is
What happened?
the first scene is of Raffi and
Zoom. Oh, I can zoom in on you.
what's his face on the bus.
I'm like, hello, Rob, the true nerds of YouTube. I think I'm nerd adjacent.
So I just want to can I just pop out the chat, just have the chat on.
Just let me turn your quality low,
Okay.
so you don't use any bandwidth or.
Okay, so
All right, because you need it.
yeah.
You need that.
So the first scenes we see is of Raffi and 7 of 9 on a bus, and what's on the bus?
The punk rock guy.
Punk rock guy blasting.
I still hate you instead of.
This is not brought to you by Powerade.
Not by Powerade.
For the best waxy tasting sports drink, Powerade. So okay, so
Really beautiful, and Becca, you look great too.
so let me pause it. So
No, don't pause it because then it'll go away. You have to kind of let it play.
so okay, so
That's why I lowered the quality.
okay,
You goof.
all right, so
It
So,
might be
okay.
bears. Careful if you feed squirrels, they learn to associate people with food and might end up mauling them. Oh, that's other people.
Okay, so
That's just other people.
so 7 of 9 and the hey, can you turn that
You
noise
want it on this
down?
side so you have fewer people walking behind us. There you go.
So okay, so 7 of 9. Hey, can you turn that noise down? Oh,
Yeah, 7 of 9. Okay,
sorry, I just really like that song.
So there's a callback to Star Trek 4 with the
Yeah.
with the
Go find the watcher. Go find the watcher. Go find the watcher.
All right, let me recap it. You're just kind of jumping all over the place. So we start our where did we start it?
We started at the beginning.
No, you started in the middle with going and finding the Watcher.
Okay, so but that's the basic premise. So
Yeah, they
they're
got it.
still looking for the
They're
watcher.
still looking for the Watcher. No, it's Agnes and Picard on the ship. They go into his old house that's apparently abandoned.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's apparently abandoned.
And they finally explain why Picard is a Frenchman but has a British accent.
Which is ridiculous because nobody cared. So apparently they all left France, and then they went back to France so they would have their French accent again.
They left France to go to England during the Second World War. And so
So they would still have. That's dumb. It is nice outside. Hello, Donnie Pearson.
so anyway, so they're so they're in the chateau. Alice. Trying
Agnes.
to warm up. They light a fire. She keeps saying the number 15. There's something about the number 15.
Well, 5 + 1 is 6, and she says it 3 times. So Illuminati confirmed.
So okay.
So Alex Kurtzman's trying to give his Illuminati signals, but apparently no, it's not because they landed on the 12th of April, so it's the 15th, and it's in her subconscious because it's a callback to Data
yeah.
in Cause and Effect.
Yeah.
Really,
Cause and Effect.
because Cause and Effect did it.
Yeah. So okay. So 15. Yada yada. All right. We need to transport you. So transport. Yeah. Get the Borg Queen gets run up. Transports Picard into Forward Avenue, whatever the hell it is, number 10.
Number 10 Forward Avenue. Now we find, wait for it, New Guinan. 25% different.
Younger guy, which makes no sense because Whoopi Goldberg looked exactly the same
In the 1800s.
in 1893.
They didn't see that episode. They didn't see Time Zero.
No.
So they didn't see Time Zero, and they don't know that not only would she recognize Picard, but it would make more sense to be like Data's head from Time Zero or something.
Yeah.
It would just make so much more sense.
So, okay, so I need to find the Watcher.
Yeah, and it's a bunch of basically callbacks to, again, we're calling back all the movies now. Deep Space Nine, First Contact, Generations.
Need to find the Watcher. I'm not the Watcher, but I know where you can find him.
Yeah, not the Watcher, but I know where you can find. So, but there's this huge whole argument where like it's just an excuse to put his dog in the episode again.
Yeah.
Because Guinan has to get rid of her dog.
Dog.
Guess who? This is where they prove that they have no idea what Star Trek is. They brought in Q to take away her dog because that's her friend.
Yeah.
Not our Q, but Q from Impractical Jokers. Brian Quinn. Q from I'm like, wait a minute. Is that Q from Impractical Jokers? That's Q from Impractical Jokers. Because I guarantee you this happened somewhere behind the scene. Oh, we need Q. And they gave him a call.
Yeah.
And then he shows up. He's like, hey, I'm a huge Star Trek fan or whatever he says. And like, oh, so you don't want me? So it's an excuse to have Patrick Stewart's poor little dog with digital pinned ears. Poor puppy. And he's really cute. So Guinan doesn't recognize him. She has nothing to do with it. Like, she would say, look, I'm trying to flee this place because I got to get out of Earth. Now tell me why you're here at this point in time.
She would recognize him off the bat. I know you.
Recognized him, yeah.
She says, see you in 400, 500 years, Picard. Hey, you're early.
Yeah.
So she recognized them. We get the obligatory lecture about racism, about climate change, about corporate greed, about everything. And we get and meanwhile, Rio's Spanish guy.
Oh, so he got picked up by immigration.
By the Federales.
He got picked up by immigration in the last episode. So apparently, what happens to people in Alex Kurtzman and Akiva Goldsman's head is that once they get picked up by immigration, they get disappeared and buried in the desert somewhere.
They get sent to Tijuana. That's what they get sent to.
Oh, but you'll never see them again. So they're like acting like they get completely like removed from the planet or something. So we find out that Guinan knows she's not the Watcher. Q, like real Q, John Delancey Q, is in this universe. We see him at the tail end, and he doesn't have his powers anymore for some reason.
Well, that's unexpected.
Yeah, for some reason.
Because because the Nipton beings dying is a thing.
Right? All right. So Rios is in immigration. 7 of 9 and Raffi go to the police station, and Raffi yells at a cop to try and let him out, even though they wouldn't be held at LAPD.
Of course, it's a black woman behind the desk.
And then 7 of 9 is like, thank you so much for protecting our city. So now they completely reverse roles. It's basically, and then they get couples counseling when they're arguing so much from Agnes.
Okay, they steal a cop car.
Spider.
Spider.
That was a spider.
Okay.
That was a spider. That was a real little spider. Where'd he go?
Right.
Where'd he go? Oh, he's gonna be back on me again. Oh.
Okay, well, anyway.
That was a spider. I'm sorry.
Right.
That was a little.
So 7 of 9 gets. They steal a cop car, which is just Ford product placement.
Which is just Ford product placement.
Have you driven a Ford lately?
No.
Where's my check?
No. Now I'm gonna feel that stupid spider. It was
So
just a little.
anyway.
It was teeny, but it was like.
So anyway, yeah. So they steal a cop car and they're going in, yada yada yada. Drive. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Yada yada. Agnes, get us out of here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need time.
So yeah, Agnes has to like. Raffi's got a cell phone where she's like pinpointing everything. But Agnes, she needs to plug into the Borg Queen again to calculate how to transport them.
Oh, Agnes, you're
missing something.
You're missing something, Agnes. Shut up. So okay, so the things. Okay, so they get out of that. They transport them in the middle of nowhere where the bus is gonna drive by, and they gotta get Christo guy off of Beardy.
Christopher.
Beardy boy. Alex.
What's that his name? Christopher.
Cristobal. So they have to get him off the bus. How they're going to do it with no weapons and the bus would just blow by them. Anyway.
Oh no! They're in today time. They teleported him back to April 2024.
Yeah. So they find out Picard finds out from Guinan that they have 3 days to fix everything. So there's your ticking clock. Okay. Like I said, Guinan gives them the obligatory lecture about corporate greed and racism. They took off their hoods, put on suits.
They're gonna believe you a whole lot than they are me. I'm like, okay, so she encountered less prejudice howling around with Samuel Clemens, aka Mark Twain, in Time Zero, which we know they didn't see, than she does in 2022 Los Angeles.
All right. So
sure. Okay. We'll
go
with that.
So they have to. So I'm not the Watcher, but I know we can find him. So they go to MacArthur Park. where they left the cake out in the rain.
And this creepy little kid who you just want you to snap her neck. I mean, all that kid's ugly.
Yeah.
She's like, you come with me, Picard. She's got glowy eyes.
Oh, yeah. Then cute. Then he goes. She brings him to the hot dog man. Hot dog man's like a relay. It's like a relay.
She's still a hot dog.
Over there. Yeah. He goes. Oh yeah.
The guy sitting next to you looks an awful lot like Poe Rob. Oh, thank you so much, Epstein's ghost.
There he goes. So okay, so.
Which doesn't make any crappy
It doesn't make a damn bit of sense, but they do it anyway. I thought it was gonna be Data's head.
Data's head or something that makes sense, something that they've cherry picked out of somewhere from somewhere.
It's Romulan Mrs. Doyle.
Oh, she's not Romulan anymore.
She's not. She looks human.
Sorry, the wind's kicking up again.
But I mean, it doesn't make any.
Can't hear a word.
It doesn't make any sense because, so like I said, Laris, the Romulan Mrs. Doyle, is the Watcher. It doesn't make any sense because
I can't hear anything because of the wind here. See if I can fix that. I don't know if I can fix it. Is that better?
So anyway, like I said, so it doesn't make any sense.
Now we hear. Ah.
So
at some point I will get. I can't afford it. I can't afford a mic or anything.
okay, but like we were
Now we
saying,
hear. Now we don't. It's,
doesn't make any sense to have Romulan Mrs. Doyle as the Watcher because first of all,
Well, you want to stop until the wind stops for a second because no one can hear you. Alright.
I'm just gonna say that.
Wind noise is a bit better. Okay. It's a little better. It was fine until we got here.
Oh yeah.
We might be able to walk down to the other corner there where it's
well,
less
or
windy.
over there.
Well, it's going to be worse over there because of the wind tunnel.
All right. Well, like
All
I
right,
said,
now,
so
now.
Romulan Mrs. Doyle is the Watcher.
But she's human. She doesn't have the ears.
She doesn't have the ears. She's huge. She appears human. It doesn't make any sense because Romulans don't have that long a lifespan.
Mm-hmm.
And why her?
I don't
of
know.
all things.
I don't know. You want to say all that again?
Like I said, Romulan Mrs. Doyle is the Watcher. Doesn't make any sense. Romulans don't have that long of a lifespan, and why her?
Mm-hmm.
Why we don't understand why. Now speaking of Star Trek in general, the 4K director's cut. Okay, Romulan Mrs. Doyle. Oh, feck. Like I said, it's just getting dumber. It just really is.
Should we try to walk that way?
Yeah, I mean, it's just getting.
Let's try and walk
really
back
is just,
towards.
It's getting freaking dumb.
It is.
It's we got 50 people watching. Man. We got 50 people watching. I mean, thank you for tuning in. It's getting so much dumber. And I don't know how far the rabbit hole of stupid goes.
I don't either. Here, come this way.
So, like I said,
See if I can be a wind breaker.
Like I said, it's unreal how bad it is. And Mike and Rich from Red Letter Media were right. They're just cherry picking different elements from different things, except they're just doing it for the movies because they haven't seen Time Arrow. Guinan would have recognized Picard. Guinan wouldn't have de-aged. Wouldn't have looked. She looks exactly the same in Time Arrow as she does on TNG.
Yeah.
On regular rest of TNG.
She wouldn't have changed her
She wouldn't
appearance.
have changed her appearance that much.
And they didn't give us any quickie explanation because they explained why she got old and fat, but they didn't explain why she got way younger.
You know how hard it is to find a gym here, Picard? For God's sake.
It is nice out though. At least it's nice out.
Yeah, I mean, it's
it was such a
unreal
bad
how bad
episode.
it is. It really is. This is unreal.
Yeah, it's like 65 degrees out. So hopefully, is that better? The wind's better now. Hopefully.
Yeah.
So not the lifespan of Romulans is the same as Vulcans. Yeah. Well, I mean, Vulcans do live longer.
Vulcans live like 200 odd years, but
200 or 300 years, right?
Yeah, but
No.
like I said, it's. I don't know where they're going with this. I really don't know. This is completely dumb. This is the dumbest. This is just when you think Star Trek just hit the wall of dumb. They break through the wall and find a whole nother. It's like an Al Capone's vault of dumb. You break through the wall. You think you're gonna find something, and there's nothing there.
Right?
That's actually a good analogy. Star Trek now is like Al Capone's vault. They have like all this build up, and then when you break through, there's nothing.
Right? And it's always the stupidest thing. So Agnes and the new theory from Letter Media is that Agnes is now going to be the next Borg Queen. I don't
saying that's perfect.
Yeah, I don't think that she's going to be the next Borg Queen. I think Picard's mother is from that other timeline.
So
Probably.
They spent all the money degrading Delancey, but they couldn't afford to paste Whoopi's face on a younger cap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Average Vulcan lifespan is 230. Romulans are teensy bit shorter.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Well, and that wouldn't even be her.
They're 400, like TNG's 400 years in the future.
And they're saying that the time splits, that everything is supposed to be hunky-dory and perfect up until April 15th, 2024. Which is bullshit, because this Earth that they're on right now is bullshit.
The day the anniversary of the Titanic sank. I don't know.
Yeah, so if Chateau Picard is supposed to be empty... Okay, so Chateau Picard's supposed to be empty in this time. Like, this timeline that they went to is before anything bad happened. This is supposed to be the hunky-dory normal timeline.
No, it's not the hunky-dory time, but the 15th is the tipping point where it's irreversible.
Well, why didn't they go back to before it went all wonky?
I don't know. Because they wanted to save money shooting in modern-day Los Angeles.
That's we'll let the world go halfway to hell.
That's the thing. That's the thing. They wanted... One of the conditions...
That's so dumb.
One of the conditions of this show is Patrick Stewart wanted to shoot in L.A. He didn't want to live... he didn't want to live 4 months a year or 5 months a year
in Vancouver.
He wanted to shoot in L.A. So, how do we shoot in L.A. and save money? Because L.A. is very expensive to shoot in. We do it in modern day. Because they don't want to go rent. They don't want to go take up space on a Paramount backlot set where they're going to have to build sets and spend who knows how much. Carpenters and unions.
Oh yeah, because they got to tie Donald Trump into it. You're absolutely right. This is the problem with modern day Star Trek. They have so many stupid digs in this. Like, I don't know, like somebody like me who doesn't really follow politics.
Okay, Picard. Okay, I know what you're doing. You're trying to blame me. All right.
Here I am trying to piece shit together. I'm like, okay, so you're telling me that
they
think that people take where they take immigrants just to be, oh well, they're gonna get disappeared. If immigration gets them, they're gonna get disappeared. What do you mean? Put to sleep in FEMA camps or something?
I have a big nose.
You do. Well, you look better from the side. Stay on your side profile.
I'm trying.
Well, get in front of the tree. Yeah, get in front of the tree in the lake. I'm going to keep you in front of the tree in the lake just in case that squirrel comes back.
No, the squirrel's off.
The squirrel's gone.
Like I said, where this goes from here, I haven't a clue. But
I don't know.
The whole premise is just gone. It's
the dumbest show I've ever seen.
It's a.
They can't even figure out which is the right cue.
It's a cornucopia of dumb. It is dumb beyond description. Just when you're like, what the? You just scratch your head. What the hell is this BS? I'm trying to censor myself
because we're outside.
There's people around. What the hell is this BS? Like, I can't believe this. Really, no thinking person would do. And Reed and the beard boy Cristobal. I'm from the 2400s. And
he basically pulls a Jack O'Neill.
No, he pulls
and a Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk.
Yeah. They both did it.
I'm a little green man from Alpha Centauri. You should come and visit.
Well, no, he just says the truth. He's like, I'm from this place. I'm from the Stargazer. I'm a captain in this and this. And you killed my father. Prepare to die. Stereotype. Oh, Trek is awful.
And of course, the two Hispanic characters have to hook up.
Oh yeah, he's hitting on this doctor chick. They go on. She's like, I didn't spend 6 years in medical school sleeping not sleeping and not seeing my friends and family just to get hauled off by immigration.
By the federales.
No comment on student loans while you're at it. No, nothing like. And I'm going to be paying off my student loans until I'm 80, despite I probably got the Millennium Scholarship because I'm a diversity.
Everything is just pointing out, and like Mike and Richard Rex, is pointing out problems, not discussing them in any meaningful capacity, just pointing out things that are bad. Hey, these people are greedy. They're hoarding wealth. They're greedy corporations and businessmen are why we have everything's just gone to hell. We have enough resources, but people are hoarding their wealth. Oh, racism. They took off their their robes.
It's so
and
preachy.
They put on suits.
Agnes has a Twitter fight with the Borg Queen too. She just argues with her like they do in Twitter. Oh, and Epstein's ghost. Thank you so much. Haha. I just left Paramount Studios with equipment from Dungeons and Dragons. Is Pope Rob tracking me? Yes.
I am.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't know. Probably. Probably.
Dungeons and Dragons, is that going to be based on the 80s cartoon?
You probably don't know.
Because
I don't know. Is it still windy again? Did the wind kick up again?
the wind died down.
All right. Type that in chat that tell them refresh. The wind probably died down. The wind died down now.
Refresh, the wind died down.
There you go. What's the other thing?
So like I said, I don't know.
Oh yeah. It's just every little political comment. It's my impression of this is that it is absolutely
It's just chock full of modern day politics. It's just.
Can you see me? Can you see me? It is the Twitter equivalent of activism. It is just complaining about every problem under the sun without having any idea what they're talking about other than pointing out racism is bad.
It's just
wealth inequality is bad.
It's just pointing it out, but they don't actually discuss it at any length. Mm-hmm. It's all written in tweets.
All right, trade places. It's all written in tweets.
The whole episode is just tweet.
Yeah, the episode reads like it's a Twitter fight.
It reads like their
Twitter
feed.
post.
Yeah.
I keep saying this whole show, even Discovery, feels like it was written by Twitter.
Yeah.
Written on Twitter.
Written on somebody's cell phone on Twitter. I wouldn't doubt it.
Because it's just 5 words here, like a sentence here, sentence here, sentence back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's
sounds fine now. Okay, good. I hope
it's
wind noise, no problem. Good. Hopefully, moving was good.
Okay.
What happened to the Borg nanites? They should all be assimilated by now. Well, 7 of 9 doesn't have any in this.
In this, yeah. Somehow she's
7 doesn't have any because they went back to a point in time before.
Somebody's very pretty dog over there.
All right. Leave him alone. We're busy.
Yeah, I know, but yes.
It is a Karen show. Political commentary,
it's
okay.
It's not so much a Karen show. It's just written by people who think that, let's take a look at Twitter, find out what people care about.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and we're gonna read this story because that's what Star Trek does. They put politics like.
Well, but they don't do it like that.
They don't do that. They have no idea what an allegory is. They have no idea what social commentary is. Just saying, there's a bunch of rich people and they're greedy, and that's why there's wealth inequality. Like, no, that's not it. You have to address it in some meaningful way.
Yeah, what can we do to fix it?
What can we do to fix it?
Maybe set up somebody.
What are the moral implications of it?
You know what would happen in real Star Trek? They would have somebody from this timeline who they bring along, what was the chick in First Contact? Picard's.
Yeah,
that chick, or they've done it throughout, and have that as your kind of like your audience person,
your audience POV character,
where you set them up to make the changes in their timeline.
The doctor,
you can fix this. It all starts with somebody like you.
The doctor is supposed to be the audience POV character, but they don't know how to do it.
They don't know how to use her.
They don't know how to use it. This is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it wrong?
And what hope is there to fix it if you're just gonna, you guys have the tools to fix this in the future? This is where you spark that little bit of hope in humanity that they can go and fix it. They did this in Enterprise when he went back and fought the World War II bad guys and the aliens, and he had another diversity character.
I've been you run a back alley clinic. Okay, good for you. These people deserve care. Okay. Just say there's more than enough money to go around, but there's no will to do it. Why is there no will to do it? Well, you know what? This X, Y, and Z. Yeah. Okay, how do we fix that?
Yeah.
Remember the episode Critical Care on Voyager?
Probably.
The doctor beamed down to a planet where the rich people were healthy, the poor people were sick.
Yeah.
The poor people weren't getting sick. So what he did was he got one of the rich people, made those decisions, and he infected him with an easily curable but yet deadly disease.
Yeah.
He says, now you are going to learn what it's like to suffer.
Uh-huh.
And he says, he had a moral dilemma. He goes, I'm sworn to do no harm. I don't know if I did the right thing. Doc, you did the right thing. Yes, by harming a human being, but you saved countless others.
And he fixed him at the end.
They cured him at the end, and then he changed. But he changed it. But he changed the society, though.
Yeah.
But that's
and they made
thing.
it for the better.
Made it for the better. But they showed you both sides, and they said there's a right and wrong to this. This is why this is wrong. It's not just, oh, this is wrong and you should feel bad about it.
Yeah.
No, they said this is wrong. This is why. This is how we fix it.
A back alley clinic. Is this Picard or Batwoman? Right?
Well, I just saw back. There's no decision on whether Batwoman's coming back.
Is that coming back yet?
We don't know.
We don't know.
Oh, that's what you get when your hero has a costume just drops out of the sky.
I know. Yeah, hero, quote unquote.
Quote unquote hero.
Seth Trek's so much better. Absolutely.
I know. So no fallout.
Lily annoyed me. It was Lily was her name. That's right. When she said she never read Moby Dick after calling Picard AF. That's true. I mean, hey, at least she knew the lessons of that stuff more than a lot of those people. Yeah, season 1 was shit on Jean-Luc, and now he's just there to redeem himself.
We've got 57 people here watching. How you doing?
This season's still shit on Jean-Luc, though. This season's he's still.
That's right, because I'm old and I'm
because
white.
Guinan's like, well, you don't have a problem as much as I do.
Yeah, because you're white. That's why. That's they made sure they hammered that home because you're a white man, you don't have any problem. Like, but I'm old. I have a robot prostate. I can't pee anymore.
I liked how Doctor Who handled that better. Remember, they brought Martha back, and she's like, "Hey, is it gonna be a problem that I'm here? I'm not exactly white." And the doctor's like, "No, I'll be fine. Who cares? Who cares? Whatever. You're with me. It's fine. Whatever."
I like Martha.
I do too. I like Martha more than Rose. I like Donna best of all. Donna was like my favorite companion since Sarah Jane.
She truly was the Doctor Who fan. But they showed that it is not always an easy time being the Doctor's companion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, it's actually quite dangerous. It's actually quite dangerous. That
was so sad. See, now we're about to talk about stuff, Doctor Who.
But that's the whole thing about the whole the whole fanboy fangirl thing. Oh, it'd be awesome to have a superhero. I love the Avenger. Blah 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 blah. And when you watch something like Daredevil, being a superhero sucks. You get beat up. You're in pain. You people are trying to kill you. Being a superhero is not this glamorous life. You think it is.
Does Picard have a robot prostate? They addressed some of that.
Yeah.
They addressed like
fancy flesh and blood. Your fancy flesh and blood robot body.
But they don't know. They don't explain. Nobody's explained to me. He says.
That nobody explains to him. Like, yeah, join the club, buddy.
Danger Bob! Do super chats work in the great outdoors? They do. I don't see the Streamlabs. So if anybody sent Streamlabs, let me know. Super chats do. They don't pop up, but they pop up like a normal.
Oh God.
You're gonna have to do that. Excellent.
How much more we got?
How much more do we want to talk about Star Trek?
It's exhausting. No, really, it's exhausting. It really is exhausting talking about it because it is just.
It's behind me though.
Mind-bogglingly dumb.
No idea if you can see the mountains behind me.
Yeah.
See the mountains? Probably, huh?
Yeah.
The mountains.
Don't get down. You're gonna get my nose hair.
You get your nose hair.
But it's mind-bogglingly stupid. I can't stand it. It's really. And people ask, why do you watch it? Because we have to tell people about how stupid it is.
It's more of an OCD thing for me at this point. Like I started it, I can't not finish it.
How far does the rabbit hole go?
Star Trek, and yeah.
How far does it go? That's the thing. How far does the rabbit hole stupid go? How dumb can it get?
Right.
And it just proves that they have no idea. They really, and it's 22 producers on this thing, and it's this bad. And we were convinced it's some sort of money laundering scheme right now. It's like a pyramid scheme. It's just like selling Amway.
Right. They're just making it as cheap as they possibly can. It looks cheap too. It looks so cheap.
Like I said, everything's modern day. Everything is like.
There's no effects hardly, except for the Borg Queen.
Well, they did do the phaser going through the window, which was unnecessary. They admitted it was unnecessary. You could have just used that thing to open it. Like, yeah, well, what fun would that be? Like, yeah, you just don't draw attention to yourself, you idiot.
Hello, hey, Charlie Anthony.
Don't draw attention to yourself. That should be the thing. Don't draw attention to yourself.
Right. Oh, it's just so bad though.
Frozen McFrozen nuggets. How do you still manage to look so?
Who me? I don't know.
By the way, hi to both of you.
Hello.
Steve Brewski. 70 people watching.
Yeah,
Climate
wow.
change bad.
Yeah.
I just deleted all my Discovery episodes, all but the first one.
Bad enough. The season strongly kicked off a whole universal tolerance thing. So message laden. Yeah, it's so preachy. It's like, what are we in church? You're gonna tell us like, oh, and then make sure you say your penance and your Hail Marys and feed Jesus at the altar of. Is that what church is? You make offerings to Jesus's feet, right? I don't know, right? It's so preachy, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm getting, like I said, I'm.
But also, View from Lookout. Oh, sub to Rob as well. Oh, okay, hello.
View from Lookout,
hello.
what?
View from Lookout. We know View from Lookout.
Okay.
Stacey
Abrams is no longer. Stacey Abrams. This is no longer entertainment. It's political virtue signaling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
people,
all it is. It's so partisan.
People argue with me on Twitter about how is this an endorsement. You're giving a candidate.
Oh, I know, because all the Star Trek people on Twitter, like Kate Mulgrew and what's George Takei and Jonathan Frakes and all those regular weirdos have decided, hey, she has my support as candidate for whatever she's running for.
Yeah.
And somebody who worked on the show, a blue check mark, I can't remember which one, said specifically he did it to honk off. What's the guy, the Texas guy?
Ted Cruz.
That one, the Texas guy. He did it specifically to annoy the other team, meaning that these people have no more understanding of politics than I guess I do, where it's just to honk off the other team.
In the interest of equal, I'm gonna keep posting questions. In the interest of fairness and equal time, are you willing to give somebody like Ben Shapiro or Charlie Kirk or Ted Cruz or Madison Cawthorn,
even Tim Pool? They say he's far right.
Or Tim Pool or Josh? Are you willing to give one of those guys? Willing to give one of those guys? Oh, somebody's coming to visit. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, puppy.
I got to make a new friend here. How you doing?
He wants to mark the tree.
Oh, good. Thank you. Have a good day, man. And someone has to use the facility.
Yeah, puppy want to mark a tree.
So see,
I don't want to film somebody's puppy.
I have an animal attraction. I attract animals. So, like I said, are you willing to give some of those people get a cameo on the show in the interest of fairness and equal time?
Right.
I don't think you are. But like I said, that's where Star Trek is now. Alex Kerr said, we want to use our platform to support these causes. Okay,
it's great to support these causes. I think nobody is against saving the planet and stuff,
no,
right?
Nobody's against saving the planet, but but like I said, you do it through a political allegory, and you do it through a story commentary, social commentary, and you do, and like I said, there's a way to do it, just they don't know how.
I mentioned Tim Pool specifically because I do watch him, and I'm like, wait a minute, he has like the same views that I have on a lot of like stuff, like social issues and stuff, for the most part. So I'm like, I'm not right wing. I know a lot of people think I am.
The other part is, so when are you getting married? I don't know.
Who?
Not when are you two you're getting married? Geek flag.
To the squirrel?
To the squirrel? Sadistic atheist. I want to know how they defeated the Borg. Who knows? Ben Shapiro could be the next EMH. Yeah. We got a real problem here. Well, we have socialized medicine, so you're not gonna be cured.
And it really irritates me that I have to like go and familiarize myself with their tribal signals in this too. Because like when I first started watching Discovery, I didn't understand why, like what this allegory was with the Klingons. The Klingons were apparently Trump supporters. I'm like, I don't know. The Klingons seem a lot like like the people on the far left to me that I interact with now that I'm paying attention. So it's just like, do they even understand their own politics? Because like they make all these commentaries about the homeless problems in Los Angeles, and I'm like, is it just me or did nothing happen this episode again? Yeah, nothing happened. They didn't even get to the breaking them out scene that was in the trailer.
No.
I think that's my biggest problem with this thing is like it's one long episode that should be wrapped up in either one or two parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I haven't got much more to say. I mean,
we'll quit texting.
I'm not texting.
Yeah,
getting back here to this.
You'll get distracted. But no, it's like one long episode that they are dragging out that they don't understand. That's kind of my problem. Picard ship was in the CCS World Eraser. Oh God,
Michael
wasn't that
Nemo.
stupid? World Razor.
Q doesn't have any powers. Yeah, Q doesn't have any powers anymore because he's an old white male.
Thank you so much, Michael Nemo.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, so we're gonna. I gotta look up why Q from Impractical Jokers was on. Look that up while we're standing here.
Q from
Q in Practical Jokers cameo in Picard. It's like, what did he do? Go to LA to be an actor or something? Is he the one who left the show? I think the wind's kicking up again, so we might wrap once the wind kicks up again. We still have to walk back. Too many white males. Hello, Cosmic. So we're probably gonna do like a game stream sometime tonight. I might play more Elden Ring.
He's Brian Q from Impractical Jokers. It sounds on Collider.
Yeah, what did they say?
Hold on.
Did you watched Impractical Jokers?
No,
right? Oh, you'd love it. It's funny. Didn't you say Dave watched it?
Dave used to watch it.
It's funny. You'd like it. Yeah, that's the problem with Alex Kurtzman. His so-called writer's room. They get an idea and steal an idea for an episode and stretch it out.
Brian Q. Quinn from the role is Dale. Okay, it doesn't say why he was on. Just he was on.
Do they know that he's from Impractical Jokers?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, they just say he's in there for no reason. Okay. I just wonder if they just called the wrong Q. It was like Jackass. Yeah, it was like Jackass, only less gross. All right, wind's kicking up. Do we wanna wrap?
Yeah.
All right, let me wrap. We got a view of whatever's behind me. Wind's kicking up. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. How long have we been live? Half an hour?
I don't know, maybe
half an hour or so. This will probably stay live. So no way Girardi doesn't become the queen now. Oh, it's possible.
Possible.
It's possible. By wrapping up. The wind's kicking up, so you guys are going to be having a hard time hearing us again. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Go check out the 2 videos we got up today, Galactic Star Cruiser and the Lord of the Rings stuff. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.